How's it going, everyone? I came across this very interesting video by Super Metal Dave a couple days ago, and I've been just kind of sitting on it and digesting it because Super Metal Dave does cover a lot of rumors. He covers a lot of interesting tidbits he finds on the internet and tries to infer some things from it, and that's no different than what he did in this video. However, if I actually look at the things he talks about in the video, I end up being impressed. So you're seeing his video here, and it says the Nintendo Switch Pro for a fall 2019 release, plus big info revealed. I kind of listened to the whole thing. I didn't really get a big info vibe per se out of where he gets this information from, but essentially what happened is he discovered that Nintendo's hiring these 4 interns that are specifically working on what looks at least to be a new product to be shipped potentially later this year, at least based on how long the job lasts for, which the job's essentially lasts from May to August. So let's actually take a look at the profiles that he was talking about. All right, so what you're seeing here is an intern. It says for profiling tools, a software engineer. And it's under the description of duties. It says we are seeking a software engineers available during the summer of 2019 from May to August to work on profiling tools for Nintendo systems. In this position, the engineer will have an opportunity to work on a shipping product and made direct contributions in the design, prototyping, and productization, I totally butchered that word, I know, of new features. A variety of different features are available for the candidate to work on, depending on their interest. All features will have to be worked on in C# in a PC application. Many also provide the opportunity to write code for the system. And this is, all about the different requirements you need. Notable, it doesn't say a college degree, but it does say, programming skills and knowledge, and they'll obviously be able to test that in the interview process. Now, you'll note that position was the intern profiling tools software engineer, but they're looking for another one, looking for a second person, and you'll notice it says the same things. You'll have to work on a shipping product and make direct contributions in design, prototyping, and production of new features. So they have 2 people they're looking in specific to do the same job on a new product, a new shipping product anyways. And if you glance at some of the other internships, like the network engineer software, core network stack team on Nintendo Switch, to see, here's the thing. This is how you know that this is for a new product, because this literally points out Nintendo Switch in terms of what they are looking for this person to do. I find all of this very interesting, and you can actually find out a lot of interesting stuff going through all of these different internships and all of that stuff. But what I do find also very interesting, you remember those 2 people I talked about, the 2 positions they're hiring for, they're the same thing, for a new shipping product, and they both were hired for May through August. Well, this position is May through August. Let's see here. Let's just pick a random one. Why not bilingual software engineer, right? Well, this one is May through August. What is going on? Well, they're all May through August. Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, engineer. May through August yet again. And what this makes clear to me is Nintendo is hiring a bunch of people at once to work on a project or a cross-platforms type of project for a new product. Now, again, I don't think this necessarily means that a Switch Pro, a Switch XL, a Switch Mini, or whatever revision Nintendo does eventually to Switch, because I am a firm believer they are going to do one, is necessarily coming out in fall or coming out, during the holiday season. It's possible, but what is clear is that they seem to be hiring people to be working on it. And that is exciting, because it's the first real acknowledgement we have been able to find on the internet that they are even working on a new shipping product in the first place. So this is good stuff here. Some people might talk about how, well, didn't Furukawa recently say they're not working on a new platform? They said he's not working on a successor. His exact words were, we are not cutting the price for the time being, which why would they cut it right now? And that they are not working on a successor. Now, I don't think working on a successor meant they're not going to be a successor to Switch one day. We know from back in the Iwata days, they're always working on the next platform. But some people took those words to mean, oh, then we're not getting a Switch Pro this year. That's not actually what a successor means. If you look up the definition of a successor, it has nothing to do with a revision. It has nothing to do with an update. It has to do with what is next. 3DS, that was a successor to DS. Switch, that was a successor to Wii U. Wii U was a successor to Wii. The Wii Mini, that's not a successor to Wii. That is still a Wii. So that's kind of how you have to look at things. Like the new Nintendo 3DS XL, it's still a 3DS, you know. The DSi is still a DS. So that's kind of the differentiation. There's a revision, and then there's, you know, a successor. And a Switch revision would not fall into the successor category. So I do think this is interesting. I don't know that I agree with Super Metal Dave that just because the internship ends in August, that means the product comes out then. Because after all, that's when the internship ends. At the end of an internship, sometimes you're offered a full-time position. That's something to remember here. Just because the internship runs, you know, May to August doesn't mean that like that person's not going to be offered a full-time position. It just means from May to August is basically their evaluation period of these people, and then they might be offered a job or the job will end. All they know is if you apply for those positions and you're in college or whatever, you're only guaranteed, you know, employment from May through August. I'm not even sure if these are paid internships. It doesn't really say that in those applications. That's something that, you know, you would obviously find out when you apply and you ask questions, hey, am I paid for this work, or whatever the case might be. Still, a new shipping product to me is pretty telling that there is something in the works. What that something is, I don't know. I know there's a zillion rumors out there. Wall Street Journal kind of got us really hyped about it last year, talking about how they're hearing a change to the screen technology. I don't know if that means they're going to get rid of the plastic and do a glass front, if they're just going to get rid of the bezels. I don't really know what any of that means. Are they going to a 1080p screen? We haven't heard much of anything. I think Rich from ViewTech USA put out there that some crazy stuff that he was hearing, like 8 gigs of RAM and 500 gigs of storage, and just, I don't know, specs to me that don't make sense in the marketplace unless you're trying to sell a $1,000 device. But what do I know? I mean, maybe Nintendo's willing to take a fat L on profits to release a super powerful handheld platform. I don't think that's the case, but again, you know, crazier things, I guess, have happened in this industry. After all, we did get a Virtual Boy at one time that Nintendo tried to tout as the future of gaming. It wasn't really true VR. It used just like the red and black color scale, really just red, and wasn't good. It just was not a good experience. Although Mario Tennis on it was like okay, maybe the best of those games. But anyways, I digress. You guys let me know what you think about this down in the comments below. I don't know if this means we're getting something this year. What I do think this does mean is something's in the works. And I think all of us kind of knew that. But I think in wake of what Furukawa said, it's nice to see some actual evidence based on Nintendo's hiring patterns here with some interns that, yeah, there is a new something being worked on. We just don't know what that something is. Anyways, folks, I'm Nathaniel Rovagents from Nintendo Prime. Be sure to like this video if you like it. Subscribe for more content. Hit that bell icon. Enter our Nintendo Switch Super Smash Bros. Ultimate giveaway through the Gleam.io link down in the description. For those that are wondering, when we hit 50,000 subscribers, which we're a little over 5,000 away from that, we will be announcing the winner of that giveaway, and then we will be kicking into some monthly giveaways that aren't like these long off. You know, we're not going to go from like a 50,000 subscriber goal to be like, hey, we're going to give away a OLED 75-inch $3,000 TV when we hit 100,000 subscribers with a Switch. Like, come on. We're going to do some smaller ones, giveaway stuff more often. But it's going to be a lot of fun. I hope you guys are coming in for the ride. Check out our Patreon at patreon.com/NintendoPrime, because our patrons are why not only I'm able to do that giveaway, but why I'm able to do anything at this channel. You guys are awesome and very supportive. Literally, we have a tier for just $1 per month just to throw a little money my way to keep me doing this every single day without a day off. Except for when I do take a day off, but then I plan videos ahead of time. So you might not realize that I took a day off. I mean, that's the thing, right? I am a parent of 3, so I mean, I have to take days off sometimes. All right, folks. I'll catch you guys in the next one.